Welcome to the channel, where we break down the key global events shaping our world. Today, our focus is on Sudan and the long-awaited monetary reform that has been the subject of much speculation. We'll examine how a significant shift in Sudan's relationship with the United States, particularly the contrasting approaches of the Biden and Trump administrations, is now injecting new momentum into this critical economic process. Join us as we analyze the intricate connections between international politics and Sudan's financial trajectory. The anticipation surrounding the new exchange rate is palpable. It feels as though Sudan's monetary reform has been put on hold, like a clock has been stopped by Sudanese until he feels ready to proceed. The wait for this reform has become a symbol of uncertainty, yet it's clear that the situation is gradually evolving. Every day, if not every hour, Sudanese comfort with the process is growing. This sense of ease isn't just a personal feeling, it's directly tied to Sudan's shifting international relationships, particularly with the United States. Under the leadership of Joe Biden, Sudan didn't receive much attention on the global stage, certainly not in the way it does now under Donald Trump. When Biden was in power, it seemed that Sudan was largely ignored. The focus of the United States seemed to lie elsewhere, and the country was left to navigate its challenges with limited external support. It was a time when Sudan's concerns, especially those related to economic reforms and the exchange rate, were relegated to the background. The world wasn't paying attention, and Sudan's leadership found themselves having to fight battles without the global backing they desperately needed. The lack of interest meant that the country couldn't leverage international influence to push forward crucial changes or reforms. However, under Donald Trump, the dynamic has completely shifted. The relationships between Sudan and the United States has transformed in ways that have brought new hope and opportunities. Trump's approach has been markedly different. While his administration may have been controversial in other areas, his attention to Sudan has had a tangible impact. Trump's involvement with Sudan has not only made the country more visible on the world stage but has also provided it with a significant level of credibility and support. This is not just about political relationships, it's about practical, impactful changes that are pushing Sudan's reforms forward. The increase in Sudanese confidence is directly tied to these new developments. With Trump's bullish attitude, Sudan has found a new ally, one that is actively encouraging and pushing for the necessary changes in Sudan's economy. The support isn't just symbolic, it's tangible, influencing both the pace and direction of Sudan's monetary reforms. Sudanese comfort with the process reflects this new reality. As his relationship with Trump deepens, so too does his ability to make decisions that are vital to the country's future, particularly in terms of its economy and exchange rates. Trump's involvement is having a profound effect on Sudan's financial trajectory. The reforms that once seemed distant and elusive now feel much more within reach. There's a renewed sense of urgency and purpose, and this is playing out in real time as Sudan approaches a turning point in its economic recovery. The relationships between the two nations, once distant and fraught with challenges, has turned into a catalyst for change, offering Sudan not only hope but a clear path forward. This transformation in Sudan's fortunes is a direct result of the shift in international relations. Where Biden's administration was marked by indifference, Trump's has brought engagement and action. It's clear that Trump not only cares about Sudan but is also invested in its success. This is not just about diplomatic goodwill, it's about driving forward real, substantive reforms that will have a lasting impact on Sudan's economy. The once distant and seemingly impossible reforms are now moving forward with a new sense of momentum, powered by a leader who is committed to seeing them through. As Sudanese becomes more comfortable with the reforms, he is also more confident in his ability to lead the country through this complex transformation. The external support from Trump and the United States has provided the political and economic stability Sudan needs to make these crucial changes. While the path ahead remains challenging, the difference now is that Sudan has a much stronger backing, And that makes all the difference in how quickly and effectively it can achieve its goals. In this new era of Sudan's economic recovery, the transformation is not just about the leadership within the country, it's also about the relationships that Sudan fosters on the international stage. The change in leadership in the United States has had a direct and measurable effect on the nation's ability to reform. As Sudan moves forward, it's clear that the days of being overlooked are behind them. With Trump's bullish attitude and active involvement, Sudan has an ally that is pushing for its success, and that's something the country has not had in recent memory. It's an exciting time for Sudan, one that holds the promise of change and transformation. From a period of perceived international indifference under the Biden administration to a new era of engagement and support under President Trump, Sudan's journey towards monetary reform has taken a dramatic turn. The growing confidence of Sudanese leadership reflects the significant shift in global dynamics. What aspects of this evolving relationship do you find most impactful? Let's discuss in the comments. If you found this analysis insightful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to stay informed on the forces shaping our world.